Jim and Mary, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. James, Deb. So we're on the back side of the garage. Our roofers have come through. They've installed our pre-flashing, which is right down here on the bottom, the piece of bronze. And we've got that installed also at the main house, which has allowed the guys to go ahead and pre-flashing the windows with the peel and stick material in preparation to start installing the casement windows. Upon those installs, the only thing that we'll have left from a window standpoint are the large floor to ceiling items in the hallways. So our carpenters have been working hard this week, installing, flashing, setting up for exterior trim as well. We've got the majority of our brick mold, the windowsill in place, as well as all of our casing, as you can see here on the back of the house, which, along with the pre-flashing that's being provided by the roofers, we're now ready to really get moving on exterior trim. Our masons from Savannah Hardscapes have began going vertical here at the screen porch chimney. You can see we've got the block work on the inside. You can clearly see the angle iron that we have supporting the block veneer up through bedroom 205. So we'll take, at this point, and install a couple of pieces of angle that will support the frame wall. We'll frame the exterior portion of this, and then the brick veneer will go up onto the back side of the framing, similar to what we have at the back of the great room. We received the shop drawings for the limestone pieces from Savannah Hardscapes yesterday. So Craig and I will be reviewing those with Savannah Hardscapes, getting that order ready to be put together and requested, so that when we're done with our exterior trim trellis work, we'll be ready to start installation of hardscapes, which the limestone coping running the perimeter of our terrace here, as well as the pool, are going to be the components that really set the height and are main drivers for the porcelain infill material. So Adolfo and the guys are working on knocking the flashing out. Our plumbers got started this week as well. We've got a lot of water line and waste line completed already. I'm working on a couple of coordination items as far as getting the waste lines through the TJI systems and to their penetrations to the exterior. Met this morning with our electrician and reviewed the revised plans that we have. John's going to take that information. We also reviewed the lighting control package that Charlie has sent to us. Jim, I'll pass that along for you to take a look over, but I feel like we've got everything covered that we had discussed. But upon your approval, we'll release Charlie to put a plan together in which John Cooney will be able to wire by. We've got the Geberit rough end for the wall-mounted toilet there. You can see in the master, we've got our water line and our waste supplies in place. Guys are putting finishing touches on the windows with shimming and the screws for structural fasteners. Craig's working on marking up the TJI floor system, which over top of the back kitchen, we've got both of the waste lines coming down from the two baths above. We've got to get these guys over down the wall here, and one of them's pretty easy. The other, we've got this header in the way, so we're going to have to core through these TJIs, and we're just going to make sure with the floor truss engineer out of Graco that there's no issue with us making those cuts. We've got our laundry room stuff down. We're going to bring that laundry waste right here, down the wall, and then out to the waste that runs also to the garage and then to the lift station. We're going to verify with our electrician, or excuse me, with our inspector, that the panels, the height of the panels and the height of the ceiling aren't going to be an issue. Worst case scenario, they may ask us to put the panels in our exercise room here. So we'll give you confirmation as soon as we know that. We're probably going to take this waste out of the right side of the house underneath the master and perhaps tie in the upstairs bathrooms with that as well, just to make more of an efficient system instead of having to run that underneath the garage and then to the lift station. Now that the lift location's been finalized. HVAC contractor, David?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy. Guys, Patrick.
Hello.
How are you? HVAC contractors are scheduled to begin work on Tuesday, and we should be able to get John Cooney, our electrician, in here as early as the following week. I met with Brooke, confirmed our recess can housings, so we're putting that order together. We'll have that for John. After electrical, we'll go right into custom audio video, custom security, and then we're ready for roughing. Last component is Jay Geiger, getting Jay Geiger scheduled to come down and run those low voltage wires. So, guys, I hope you're doing well. Mary, look forward to seeing you, and we'll talk soon. Take care.